changsam padma kesadong boda yajun juging adrubnye padma jungne she sudrak godu kanduro mongpoko Keki jesudak drupki Jingirab chi shek susor Guru Padma siddhi hu Om ahung vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung Om ahung Vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung Om ahung Vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung Om ahung Vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung Om ahung Vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung Om ahung Vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung Om ahung Vajra guru pema to trengsa Vajra samaya Ja siddhi falahung In the year of the water dragon, on the Monday of the 8th day of the 4th month, the lucky day of the 11th house, Guru Urgyen Lingpa took from the heart of the great wrathful deity, guarding the threshold of the crystal cave of Padma, what was arranged by Padma in the stronghold of the crystal rock of Yalung. Guru Urgyen Lingpa, Leiden the friend in the land of Zhu, in the company of Gomshag Lehor, has called forth from among the treasures this one. This is the translation, which contains not a single impure word of the text written in the Sanskrit, the manuscript with golden pages. This is the colophon of the life and liberation of Padmasambhava, the Padma Kaitang, the longest and most detailed version of the life of Padmasambhava that we have in English translation. And it is itself a dharma. This is detailing its discovery in 1326. The great Turton, the great treasure finder, Guru Urgyen Lingpa, pulled out of the heart of a wrathful deity, protecting a cave sacred to Padmasambhava, this text, whether or not it was the full text or whether it was in coded language which he deciphered, I'm not sure. But Urgyen Lingpa is one of the great treasure finders, and he finds the life and liberation of Padmasambhava. So we need to talk just a little bit about the nature of dharmas, the nature of treasure texts, treasure objects, and the nature of tertons, treasure finders. The tradition goes back a long way. It goes back, according to the traditional accounts, to Padmasambhava himself in the 8th century in Tibet with his great disciples, and he initiated those great disciples. He introduced them to the nature of reality, the nature of the true nature of awareness, the true nature of mind, and he also entrusted to their mind, to their consciousness, deep, great teachings for the future. Teachings that people could use in the future, in their time and in their place. Entrusted them to their consciousness, as well as hiding the treasures throughout the land. And in the future, when the time came, the treasure revealer, the Turton, the emanation of the disciple of Padmasambhava, the incarnation of Padmasambhava, who is also, in a sense, at one with Guru Padmasambhava, finds the treasure. He finds an object, he finds a coded text, and that awakens in his consciousness, in his mind, this whole teaching. It could be a life of Padmasambhava, it could be a highly efficacious sadhana or meditation text, it could be ritual objects. It's a very, very rich tradition indeed. Dharmas begin to emerge in Tibet in around the 11th century, these treasure texts, and it's a rich and profound tradition, not just giving accounts of practices for the present time and place, but also lots of information about Tibetan history and culture. And these treasure texts are highly revered, especially by the Nyingma Pa school, because these are regarded as the embodiments of Padmasambhava for now. This is really what the Dharma principle is, the treasure principle is. We need to find Dharma texts in this time and in this place. Transcendental texts communicating the Lokuttara, the profound path to liberation, but a way applied for us here and now. In that sense, we've got to continue to find treasures. And last time I spoke, I mentioned this incredible account of Rudra, Tarpanagpo, Rudra, this incredible demon, and how in the life and liberation of Padmasambhava itself, there is a whole discussion of treasure texts, liberating teachings, being found in the vast body of Rudra, being found in different organs in his body, being found in his eyes, being found in his different senses, being found in his heart, being found in his spleen, being found in his spine, in his muscles, in his vital organs, in his marrow and blood. We need to find the treasures of the Dharma, the liberating treasures of the Dharma, right in the heart of samsara itself. As Sangharakshita said in his discussion of this whole tradition of treasure, we need to find the medicine in the disease. We need to find the liberation within klesha itself, within the defilements itself. We need to find the treasures in our own body, in our own world, in our own mind, the liberating practices buried there, hidden there, maybe even hidden by Padmasambhava, so that we can effect the liberation in our time and our place. We need to bring the universal into the particular, but don't misunderstand.
So if you're enjoying, appreciating, benefiting from this series of short talks by Padmavajra on the life and liberation of Padmasambhava, him channeling these lightning flashes from the blue beyond, then please do consider making a donation to Padmaloka. We're still in uncertain financial times. This year we lost our main source of income, our retreat income, and even though people are starting to return to Padmaloka now, our costs have considerably gone up, given the various measures that we have to put in place. So although we've benefited enormously from people's generosity throughout the year, we really need to keep that stream of generosity flowing. So do please consider giving what you can. You can do that by following the link that's attached to this video or beneath in our YouTube channel, or visiting our website and making a one-off donation or taking out a monthly standing order. Thank you.